Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Bozard Ford Studio for the St. Johns County Show that's on in the morning. We have the city letting drivers know of overnight lane closures on King Street. A man is arrested for burglary over Pokemon cards. An ex-Jag employee now faces state charges. And do you want to own a compost bin in your backyard? We'll get to all that and more, but first, we want to
Rebecca says we do.
My husband does too. We want to say a big thank you to Bozard Ford. Since 1949, Bozard Ford Lincoln has been more than just a dealership. It's a local legacy built on trust, family values, and a commitment to doing things the right way. Proudly serving St. Augustine and beyond for over 75 years, Bozard offers award-winning service, unbeatable selection, and a state-of-the-art facility with 91 climate-controlled service bays, a quick lane for no appointment-needed maintenance, and even Ford's Garage restaurant right there on site. Recognized with the Triple Crown Award and President's Awards, Bozard Ford Lincoln is where hometown service meets national excellence. Great pricing, friendly faces, and a better buying experience are just off I-95 and State Road 16. Bozard Ford Lincoln, they are driven to inspire. Also, a big shout out to all of our amazing sponsors. We've got Fidus Roofing, Old Town Trolley, Bin 39 Wine Bar, BNS Signs, Chiba Hut Toasted Subs, St. August Pizza, Chris Lucero Bail Bonds, and St. Augustine Handy Houses. You can support all of our wonderful sponsors, and you can support us with your likes, comments, and shares. You can find us on YouTube. You can help us reach our goal of 2,000 subscribers. You can also follow us on Rumble. Facebook has stars, and you can send them to us. It's a super fun way to support us, and we like stars. Our app is back in the Apple App Store. It's better than ever. Download it today. Happy morning, everybody.
Hey, happy Friday.
Happy Friday. I almost stepped on it.
It is the weekend.
For you.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yes.
It's all right. We don't have rules like that anymore.
That's right. Broken all the rules.
Broken all the rules. So it's Friday.
It's Friday. I survived youth group mission trip week. So my husband and my two oldest kids have been gone all week. And it's just me and my youngest.
I didn't realize there was a question whether or not you were going to survive.
Dude.
It seemed like it would be easier
if
they were away.
Because the super helpful, productive ones are gone.
Oh.
It's just me and Libby. And that means everything's on me because Libby can't cook dinner for us. Libby can't. She can do some dishes. She can do like dishwasher dishes, but like wash by hand dishes she can't do. She can't be left alone. She's not old enough to chill out at the house. So I can't like hop out to pick up something at the store. Yeah. It's like a logistical nightmare. So it's been a long time since I've had. You got
to load her back up, and get shoes on, pants, all
the whole
those
thing.
All those inconvenient things.
Yes,
pants and shoes.
She says that a purse is part of her personality, and so there's no just we have to run out of the house because she has to figure out which bag with what toys she wants to take with her. So it's like, we got to go. We got to go right now. Mm-hmm. And then she's upstairs to go get this bag or that bag or this toy. It's a whole thing.
Yeah. No, we have a 5-year-old. As soon as she gets home, pants are off, shoes are off. And then so there's no leaving quickly.
No.
Ever. How old's Lily?
Libby is 9 years old. She's almost 10.
She's 9? Oh, yeah. Okay.
So she's getting there. She's getting there. Yeah. She can like feed the dogs. Like she can help in some ways. So it's not like you're completely on your own with all the animals. But
she can do dishes at 9.
She does dishwasher dishes, but like hand washing dishes, like heavy Pyrex. Yeah. She just, the hot water is too much for her hands. So like it's cold water washing. So it's just like mushing everything around.
I can tell you this. I was doing dishes at 9.
I know. Well, she does dishes, just not the hand washing dishes.
Yeah. Maeve, if you're listening, you're going to be doing dishes at 9.
So that was our deal. She had to do all the dishwasher dishes. So she loads the dishwasher and she unloads the dishwasher. And I would do the hand washing one. So the pots and pans.
So it's teamwork.
Team. Yeah. Yes. But it means that my commute's been longer. I've had to go drop her off at my parents' house before I come here. So I have to, it's a whole thing.
That's one of the few tasks. That's one of the few tasks at the house I don't do. I don't do dishes.
Yeah.
I mean, I do them if like no one else is there. Mm-hmm. But for the most part, Blake and Rebecca take care of the dishes.
The kids do the dishes.
And Ty helps put away the dishes from the dishwasher.
Yeah, so. The kids do the dishes. And so Gavin is our daytime dishwasher, and Issa is our dinner time dishwasher, because that one meal is its own dishwasher. And then Libby unloads the dishwasher in the morning, and Gavin unloads the clean dishes from the clean side of the sink. And so all the dishes get done when all the kids are home. But the second one of them sleeps over at someone else's house, then it's like a crisis negotiation to figure out how the dishes are going to get done.
Yeah.
So yeah, we don't do dishes. The adults don't do dishes in our house.
Yeah, I probably do dishes maybe once a week.
Yeah.
You know, but everything, all other family chores, you know, I have a part of.
Yeah.
So, but Blake, are you
here?
conscious?
Do you do dishes, Blake?
Yes, I do the dishes, but sometimes once in a while I might forget, and they are sometimes left in the sink overnight.
So you're telling me I'll never not have to remind my son about dishes? Is that what you're saying?
There's definitely a lot of reminders to do the dishes.
Well, I don't remind. It's just when people see me doing dishes, they go, "Oh,
yeah."
I don't have to say anything. I just, you know, they see
Do them
me,
loudly.
They see me doing the dishes.
Nice.
So, I don't have a whole lot of rules for the family, but like that's one thing that I'm not a fan of doing. I just don't like doing dishes.
Louis is.
I don't mind doing laundry. I don't mind, cleaning when I have to. I don't do a whole lot of cleaning.
I don't mind washing the
Rebecca
laundry.
does most of the cleaning.
I hate putting it away.
Yeah,
So-
that's the transition that seems to be the obstacle for Rebecca too.
Yeah. I have no problem doing the laundry. So I surprised Louis, and I did our laundry that was there before he left. And because we have days of the week that are our laundry days. So there was a couple of days before he left that laundry built up. So I did all that before he got home. So he's not going to have to do.
And it seems to be a female issue. Like the clothes is folded and it's sitting there. What is there some type of block that transition that makes it not make it to the dresser or to the closet? Because the boys don't have that problem, but
I have a theory.
yeah. Okay. What I would love to hear the theory so I understand it better so I can get my laundry basket back. So
Slightly inappropriate theory. Girls don't derive as much joy from putting objects in things as much as boys do.
I like the theory. I like the theory. I'm not arguing with it. I know it exists. So, okay.
That's my thought.
Okay. All right.
On that note,
I didn't think of it that way. So
happy Friday, everybody.
yeah. So
Do we have a question of the day?
no. Yeah.
No, that's it.
That's the end of the show.
All right, we're good.
All right. Two lesser superheroes. All right. I have them kind of lesser superheroes.
Okay.
Some people might not agree with me. All right. So Spider-Man or Aquaman, which one would you rather be? Because both of them seem to get that little next level.
They get with them as always.
Even though there's been
Garth
a ton
status.
of movies and they both made a bunch of money. So
They did. There's been so many Spider-Man movies. So as much as I would enjoy quasi flying, which Spider-Man can't fly, but he can sort of fly. I gotta go Aquaman. It's
I knew you were going to be an Aquaman.
I know.
I mean,
Because
just
the
with your
dolphin
job,
training,
with
like
your
I
job.
love being in the water.
Wouldn't you really like to be able to go back and talk to some of the dolphins you trained?
Yeah,
Like,
that would be
how wrong
amazing.
was I?
I know. Like when I was trying to train this and you gave me the middle flipper, like where were we? Where was the communication breakdown here? Yeah, that would be really cool. And just some of the dolphins that I worked with. So I worked at Marineland. There were very old dolphins there, dolphins that had been collected from the wild before the Marine Mammal Protection Act. Some that had survived shark attacks, and there are stories there that would be really cool to know.
Yeah.
But I also I love to travel and scuba dive when I have the funds, which hasn't been for a while.
Yeah. As Aquaman, you wouldn't have to worry about that.
I know.
Yeah.
I could
You
just
don't have to worry about the tanks.
I know.
I mean, that's the worst part. Like, is
For sure.
the tanks, and they're bulky and they're a pain in the butt.
don't have to worry about that.
No, you don't.
Don't have to worry about that gear. You're just good. And I want to go to Antarctica.
Aquaman sounded better now.
I want to go to Antarctica and I want to see leopard seals. And that would be really easy as Aquaman.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I'm going Aquaman.
All right. And I was Spider-Man all the way until you started talking.
Trouble. All right, Blake, what are you?
I don't want to get bit by a spider to be Spider-Man, so I'm gonna have to say Aquaman.
Just because of the spider bite.
Aquaman does spend time on land. There's a chance you could still get bit by a spider.
Well, you have to be bit by the spider to become Spider-Man.
That is true.
So I think that was where he was going. And Blake's not a bug guy.
No.
He's not. Yeah. You ever seen him around?
Things in the ocean could bite you.
You ever seen him around a bee?
So that explains
Blake will run you over to get away from a bee.
He was producing one night. Mike was traveling, so I had the evening show. He was producing. I go to the bathroom. I come back. There's a big honking spider. It's like that big. Over by, there used to be like all that junk that was just kind of thrown by the door.
Yeah.
And so it was over there, and it was just like, this is my corner. And I'm like, Blake, there's a giant spider. And Blake looks at it, says, yep, and leaves.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
nope.
now I'm just alone with this monster spider.
Blake,
I still had to do work.
I would have been like, Blake's like, not messing with it. No.
He didn't even say goodbye.
I have a friend who's so afraid of spiders. Like, he'll pick up a rattlesnake. He's a hunter and everything else, but he's afraid. I was like, how do you sit in your tree stand?
Yeah.
With all the bugs around, if you're that afraid of spiders? He's like, if a spider ever came on my tree stand, I'd jump. So I was like, you got to be kidding me. But he was that afraid of spiders. And we're talking like, somebody who's an outdoorsman.
Yeah.
But Blake is more of an indoorsman.
Yeah,
so,
I get that. I'm an indoor cat a little bit too.
Indoor cat. So, been to Claude.
Dude, he just left me with the monster spider. So I get that. Aquaman for Blake.
Aquaman for Blake.
What are you going to be?
I think I'm sticking with Spider-Man still. I mean,
even with the spider bite.
Even with the spider bite, I can handle a spider bite. I've been bit by spiders a couple of different times. Brown recluse twice.
Dang.
It rotted out the top of my hand. You can kind of still see a little bit of the scar on it. So yeah, I can handle a spider bite. But I agree with you. I would like to see the swinging and and he's I don't know. Both outfits suck.
The newer Aquaman outfit's not as bad.
Yeah, it
is very gold heavy, and I'm not a gold girly.
Yeah, no, and I feel bad for those actors when they do that. I don't know how they go to the bathroom.
A lot of them. So that was one of the Marvel guys. His negotiation for the second movie was he had to be able to pee, and it might have been Tom Holland in the Spider-Man costume, but that was the negotiation, is he had to be able to pee. And RDJ, Robert Downey Jr., that's why his suits ended up being CGI as the movies continued on. So he was like, "You cannot pay me enough to get back in the full body suit."
Yeah, I don't have a good bladder. I'm not gonna lie. I got the bladder of a cricket.
Yeah.
So yeah,
it happens.
Yeah, you know, most dads are like, "Wait till the next rest stop." I'm like, "Rest stop."
We're gonna stop this one too, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't typically stop on drives.
Yeah. No. There's pee stops built into my driving. Like if I'm going long distance. So yeah, because I know my bladder level.
Yeah.
Very very aware of it.
I have, even with having had babies, I have a pretty intense bladder control, and it kind of drives my mom crazy when we go on road trips, because my mom has always had the cricket bladder, always, her whole life. They would go like an hour and a half to visit family as a child, and they knew they were going to have to stop at least once for my mom.
Yeah.
So when she and I are on road trips together, I just have to like, serenity now. It'll be okay. We'll get there eventually.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's kind of the mentality you got to take when you go in there.
If you were Aquaman, you could pee in the ocean. It wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
Everything pees in the ocean, unlike the shower. Everybody pees in the ocean. So like, it'd just be okay.
Yeah. So, no, it's people going back and forth on this one quite a bit. So.
Yeah.
And some people just are not superhero fans.
Not superhero fans. Okay. Well, different strokes.
Yep.
Do we have a quick check of the weather?
It's going to rain this afternoon.
Dag burn.
Yeah.
That quick check of the weather is brought to you by Bin 39. Discover one of St. Augustine's best-kept secrets. Bin 39, tucked inside St. George Inn at the north end of St. George Street. With over 95 boutique wines, 50 of them rated 90 points or higher by Robert Parker, it's the perfect spot for a romantic date night or a relaxing after-work unwind. Sit by the glass or the bottle in a serene courtyard setting and enjoy live music Thursday through Sunday, open daily from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Just stop by and say, I'll have what Irving's having. Bin 39, your taste to discover.
Well, and the good news is at least it's going to be like 90 and the humidity is like 4,000.
I walked out of the meeting yesterday and it was like I had a wet blanket thrown on me. It's like, why are we outside?
Yeah, no, I walked outside yesterday and it felt like a cow licked me in the face. Ugh. I've never had a cow lick me in the face.
No.
But I imagine that's what it feels like.
Like that animal in Stargate that licks Spader in the face.
Yeah. It just feels like just warm moisture jumps on you.
Moist. Hot, moist.
Moistness.
Ugh. All right. Buckle up, baby. It's a Hit the Blake's traffic report.
You need to hit the Blake's before we pull into Circle K today.
Oh, my word.
Whoops.
He really needed
Sir.
that 79-cent soda.
Sir, you can't park there. I think that was on Anastasia Boulevard yesterday.
Yep.
Yeah. He ran, did he run into the ice machine? Is that what it looks like?
Yeah, it looks like he ran to the ice machine. So
he was super hot. The cow had licked him in the face. He was going for some ice. He got a little excited.
Humidity was bad yesterday, but that is not the answer, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Traffic's moving, though.
Yeah,
traffic's moving fine.
And the words I just read from Kenny on there. What in tarnation? Still well underused.
At least you didn't make fun of my dad, Bernie.
Yeah. So.
All right. Climb aboard Old Town Trolley and experience over 500 years of history in the heart of St. Augustine. This fully narrated 90-minute tour features 22 convenient stops and covers more than 100 points of interest, including iconic landmarks like the Castillo de San Marcos, the Fountain of Youth, and Flagler's historic hotel. With open-air views and all-day hop-on, hop-off access, it's the most fun and flexible way to explore the nation's oldest city. Your ticket also includes free admission to the St. Augustine History Museum, and local St. Johns County residents ride free with a full fare guest through the Hometown Pass program at hometownpass.com. Old Town Trolley, the best way to see St. Augustine, one stop at a time. All right, moving into the news, we've got a bit of a Florida Men Friday. Pokemon motive eyed after man raids St. Augustine collectibles shop with his 3-year-old daughter. A man once jailed.
Bring your daughter to work day.
Yep. Took it a little too hard.
Yeah.
A man once jailed for an armed bank robbery is back behind bars, this time for a bizarre break-in in St. Johns County involving Pokemon cards, counterfeit cash, and his 3-year-old daughter. 34-year-old Chance Bennett of Yulee was arrested after allegedly attempting to burglarize DeVoli's House of Cards, a trading card store in County Road 210 in the early morning hours of June 24th. This is crazy. Surveillance video shows Bennett arriving at the store around 1:30 a.m. in a red Subaru Tribeca. He initially drove off, but returned minutes later dressed in dark clothing, wearing a hat and face coverings. Deputies say he brought a hammer. No comment as to whether it's Thor's hammer.
Mm-mm.
Before
he couldn't lift it. He wasn't worthy.
No way. But before acting, his toddler dressed in pink pajamas pops out of the car.
Thank goodness he was wearing black.
Right? She gets out of the car. So he goes back, places her back inside before
responsible dad
hurling a brick through the window.
Attaboy.
He had a hammer.
I bet
must
he throws
have put it
like
down.
A girl.
This triggers the store's alarm, and he flees the scene. Using license plate readers, the St. Johns County Sheriff's Office identified Bennett's vehicle in the area. A nearby Circle K clerk also reported seeing a man matching Bennett's description, behaving erratically, and using a counterfeit $100 bill to buy 2 lottery tickets. Bennett was arrested on July 7th. After deputies spotted his car during the traffic stop, he struggled with officers and shouted, "I know my rights," before being taken into custody. At first, Bennett denied the crime, claiming someone in the woods threw the brick, but later confessed. Deputies recovered key items from his vehicle, including Pokemon cards, a hammer, bandanas, and lottery tickets, all matching surveillance footage.
He was holding the brick for a friend.
Brilliant. Brilliant dude. Investigators also linked Bennett to a similar case in Duval County where he allegedly used $700 in fake money to buy Pokemon cards. He has a real obsession, this one. He's now facing multiple charges: burglary across county lines, petty theft, passing counterfeit bills, child neglect, criminal mischief, and resisting arrest without violence, because he knows his rights. This isn't Bennett's first run-in with the law. Back in 2013, he was arrested for armed bank robbery in Fernandina Beach after robbing First Coast Community Bank and hiding in a van on the Shave Bridge.
With the same brick.
Probably.
Old Faithful.
It's his lucky brick.
It's my favorite brick.
Now, over a decade later, Bennett's criminal past is catching up with him again, this time with his child in tow. What a winner, guys.
Yeah. And Diana says these people are voting. Probably not. He's probably got enough felony charges. He's lost that one, right? So.
Well, can't felonies vote again in
But
Florida?
they have to get their rights back. They have to earn them back.
They have to earn them back, and he probably didn't keep the appointment.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's not known for being on time.
Punctual. The girl gets out of the car. No, honey, back in the car. Oh, my brick is back here.
I haven't thrown my brick yet.
Maybe it's her brick.
Yeah. Dad, that was my brick.
How could you?
Raise them right.
I want to know what kind of pajamas she was wearing.
Yeah.
Bright pink?
It was Pokemon. It was some Pokemon character.
Were they princess?
Character, yeah.
Were they bluey? I want to know.
Do they still have that virtual Pokemon game where like you go around?
Go?
Yeah.
It still exists?
Yeah. Pokemon Go still exists.
Because I remember walking around with you one night and like, when it first came out, like I look and the Flagler students are standing in the middle of the street, like trying to get a Pokemon or something like that. I was like, what is? I just never.
Mellow Mushroom on Anastasia Island was a Pokemon Go like gym, and I think that meant that you could like fight or something there. I don't know, but Louis had to ban Pokemon Go during work hours because someone from inside the restaurant would be like, there's a Sharzgard or whatever, and suddenly cooks would just run.
It's worth so many
They'd
points.
pull their phones out of their pockets and they would just run in the middle of service.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, you can't do that.
Yeah. So, but imagine how bad the stampede was in New York. Actually, you know what? I don't imagine it. I have a video of like peak Pokemon Go when everyone was just in like Central Park.
That's what people would do in the first.
They just stopped their cars
days.
right in the middle. Oh my gosh, look at that. That's crazy.
Because some
But I
digital
remember,
pop-up.
Blake, you're like, okay, Dad, we're just going to, you and I walked around downtown doing that. I was like, I don't even know what you're doing.
There are news stories about people losing weight because they were walking with Pokemon Go. And then there are news stories about people like walking off of bridges into the water and ruining their phone and then losing their Pokemon Go game.
Yeah. People are concerned if this guy goes to jail, who gets to keep the brick?
I mean,
the family heirloom is
justice
what Bobby's
for
saying.
the brick.
Yeah.
It needs to like be engraved and put in their driveway or something if they have one. Who knows?
Yeah. No. I thought of that. Remember yesterday I was talking about a magazine that sent me or gave me what's called a brickbat. It was called Folio magazine. I don't think they exist anymore.
Folio? Yeah, I remember Folio.
Yeah. So they gave me they did bouquets and bricks. Like if they didn't like what you're doing, they'd give you a brick.
Yeah.
And if they like what you were doing, they give you a bouquet. Yeah. So
did you get a brick?
I got 2 bricks and 3 bouquets through my career with Folio. So I think I'm a +1.
You're ahead.
But yeah, the bricks really hurt the feelings because they throw them right at you.
Right at you. Yeah. Hurts your Pokemon cards. They lose value.
Very, very sensitive. So.
You remember Hillary Clinton? Pokemon Go to the polls?
No.
Yes,
trying so hard to be cool.
I remember that so much. I was like, oh no.
So y'all need to Pokemon go to the polls.
Yeah.
She's real hip.
Yeah.
Hello, fellow kids.
Yeah.
Moving on to our second Florida man story. Ex-Jaguar's employee faces grand theft charges in Florida. Another winner. We're learning more details about a high-profile theft case involving a former Jacksonville Jaguar employee and the legal trouble he's in so far. Amit Patel, now 32 years old, is already serving a 6.5-year federal prison sentence after pleading guilty last December to wire fraud and illegal monetary transactions. But this week, Florida authorities added 6 new counts of grand theft, intensifying the case. According to state records, Patel stole more than $22 million from the Jaguars while feeding a gambling addiction, and now faces first-degree felony charges under state law, each punishable by up to 30 years in prison.
No bricks were thrown during this crime.
0 bricks thrown. While managing the team's virtual credit card program, Patel embezzled the funds over 3.5 years. Federal prosecutors say he used the money to fuel a lavish lifestyle, including luxury travel, high-end watch, and expensive sports memorabilia. We've now ruled out who Aquaman is not.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't have to fund travel that way. In addition to the criminal charges, the Jaguars have sued Patel in state court, seeking $66.6 million in damages. Interesting number. That lawsuit remains pending. Meanwhile, Patel has launched his own lawsuit against FanDuel, claiming the sports book exploited his gambling addiction, ignoring responsible gaming standards and anti-money laundering protocols. 0% self-responsibility here.
Yeah.
Court filings show Patel transferred around $20 million to FanDuel, and his legal team argues that the company knowingly enabled the destructive behavior despite his documented diagnosis of gambling disorder. Do you have to disclose that on FanDuel?
I don't know.
No.
FanDuel has...
I've never been asked that.
Yeah.
And this week, I wish someone would have asked. I'm very cold this week. Very cold. Not seeing a lot of green on my screen.
The only time you
So
were cold.
when you win, you see green, and when you don't, it's like a white with a big red dot on it.
Yeah.
Like that's when you lose.
You were definitely throwing bricks on Hard Rock yesterday.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I had a cash out offer that I passed up on, and I should have taken the cash out.
Sounds like you had an acne breakout on
Yeah.
your
Yeah,
FanDuel
it's like
screen.
a lot of pimples. A lot of
Pimple of shame.
Yeah, but I mean, he's just reaching. This
Yeah.
guy's just reaching for whatever he can do. I mean, I don't understand. He stole $22 million, but they're suing him for $66 million.
Pain and suffering.
Yeah. Okay.
66.6.
Right. And yeah, and someone says, how's he going to pay if he's in the slammer? He's not. He's not going to pay. He might get the memorabilia or something. They'll claim his assets, but he's not going to pay
Shouldn't
anything.
his assets already be forfeit?
Yeah, they're already giving up.
Yeah.
So.
FanDuel has declined to comment on the lawsuit, citing a policy against discussing ongoing litigation. The Jaguars organization has also declined to comment on the latest developments. Patel is currently serving time at Williamsburg Federal Correctional Institute in South Carolina, but with these new state-level charges, his legal saga may just be getting started.
Yeah, he might be coming back to start.
Wow.
You know, and the interesting part is FanDuel actually has at 3-1, they're going to win that lawsuit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice one.
Yeah. But we'll say to the Jaguars, the amount that they are suing for, I think they're going to use that money to get a new free agent, hopefully.
That's why they're going so high. Come on.
They need help. I don't know if that money's going to help. So,
No.
and just so everyone knows, I do have a friend that has the exact same name, and his life has not been fun since this guy did this. He is older
Poor
than
guy.
this. He is older than this Amit.
That
So,
stinks.
but so thank goodness he goes by his nickname.
I can relate. My life got real hard in elementary school after The Simpsons did the prank call for Amanda Hugginkiss.
Mm-hmm.
That ruined my life for about 6 months.
Yeah.
I
No,
get it.
and Blake, he's in our football pool. Ironically, he's in our football pool with us. So this name's in both of our phones.
Yeah.
In regards to football as well.
Yeah.
In regards to football.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
But don't
Not
worry,
related.
But don't worry, Amanda. Like my name's been ruined by Key and Peele. Blockade.
Blockade.
Yeah.
Well, Blockade and Amanda Hugginkiss.
When
Spend your morning with us.
when we order at Kaiser's, she'll call out his name as Balake.
Blockade.
Yeah.
Nice. Gas Buddy Gas Report. Tell us in the comments what gas prices are looking like around you. We've got the Gate on Mizell Road at $2.81. Circle K on 207 is $2.82. Owens on South Ponce de Leon Boulevard is $2.84. Gate on US 1 North is $2.86. Shell on King Street is $2.93. Shell on 216 Ponce de Leon Boulevard is $2.94. Circle K on US 1 North is $2.95. Shell on North Ponce de Leon Boulevard is $2.97. A1A Discount Beverage tops us out at $3.07. That Gas Buddy Gas Report is brought to you by Chris Lucero Bail Bonds. Trouble with the law? Call the name St. Augustine has trusted for years. Chris Lucero Bail Bonds, available 24/7. Their experienced and compassionate team works fast to get you or your loved one out of jail and back home. From paperwork to release, they make the process simple, discreet, and stress-free. No judgment, just help when you need it most. When time matters, remember the name and the number. Chris Lucero Bail Bonds at 904-822-BAIL. That's 904-822-2245. Got live music today. We've got House Cats at Chez L'Amour at 6 o'clock. Joshua Tennessee Worthies at DJ Clam Shack at 6. Burn Units at Hilton St. Augustine Historic Bayfront, 6 o'clock. Jaja Flamenca is at La Cocina at the cellar upstairs at 6 o'clock. Joey Anderson's at Mellow Mushroom on Anastasia Island at 6 o'clock. Jesse Cruces at Mellow Mushroom St. John's at 6 p.m. Jolie's at Michael's at 6 o'clock. Benny Jacobs is at Oasis Deck and Restaurant, 6 o'clock. Claremont Duo is at Prohibition Kitchen at 6. Beck and Summers Band is at Tides at 6. Landfall at Pesca Volano is at 6 o'clock. Bad Dog Mama's at Casa Divino 57 at 7 o'clock. Big Papa Fish is at Casa Maya at 7 o'clock. Dyer Davis is at Colonial Oaks at 7. We've got Jazzy Blue Bands at Global Bites Food Truck Park at 7 o'clock. Mike Hines is at Meehan's at 7. Fortunate Child's at Mellow Mushroom Mirabella at 7 o'clock. Caleb Joy's at Ponte Vedra Inn and Club at 7. Glory Tributes at Arnold's at 7. Space Heaters at Pierre's Pub at 7. Drake Bell at Cafe 11 at 8 o'clock. Matt Wilson at Cortesi's at 8 p.m. Live stream at Tradewinds at 8:30. Chuck and Elliot's at Milltop Tavern at 9. And closing us out is Cholula at Prohibition Kitchen.
And breathe.
Yeah. There's nothing to do in town.
Nothing. Never.
Yeah.
Not ever.
All right. Who was that, Colonial Oak?
Colonial Oak is going up. Where are we? Did you see it? No.
It's 7 o'clock, I think.
7?
There it is.
Dyer Davis.
Dyer Davis. Okay. All right.
Yep. That music report is brought to you by Fidus Roofing. When it comes to protecting your home, trust Fidus Roofing and Construction. Voted Best of St. Augustine every year since 2012. As a GAF Master Elite contractor, Fidus installs the GAF Lifetime Roofing System and expert metal roofs built to withstand Florida's toughest weather. From emergency repairs to full replacements, plus pavers and gutters, Fidus delivers quality, durability, and energy savings with every job. For Fidus Roofing, call 904-355-ROOF. That's 904-355-7663. Fidus Roofing, where trust is built from the top down. Talk about improvements. Ongoing St. Augustine water main improvement project will be slowing traffic. Heads up to drivers in downtown St. Augustine. Major overnight lane closures are coming to one of the city's busiest corridors next week. Starting Monday, July 14th through Wednesday, July 16th, traffic on King Street between US 1 and Malaga will be reduced to just one lane overnight from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. every night. Flagman will be directing traffic, and the road will reopen to 2 lanes each morning. Officials are urging all drivers to use caution and follow posted signs and flaggers during the lane shift. The disruption is part of the King Street Water Main Improvement Project, which the city first announced back in May. The overnight work is being handled by the city's contractor, TB Landmark. It's important to note the project is completely separate from the Florida Department of Transportation's planned King Street Bridge replacement, which is set to begin in the fall of 2025. Anyone with questions about the traffic flow or project schedule can contact Marcus Pinson at the city's environmental project manager at 904-201-8841. Again, that's King Street between US 1 and Malaga. Overnight closures July 14th through the 16th from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Please plan accordingly. All right. St. Augustine offers free backyard compost bins starting July 14th. The city of St. Augustine is opening applications for its residential composting program on Monday, July 14th, offering free backyard compost bins to residents of single-family homes within city limits. The program encourages residents to compost food and yard waste, creating nutrient-rich compost for their gardens. Applications will be accepted until the supply of compost bins is exhausted. Residents participating in the program will not receive collection services for their compost bins, emphasizing the self-sustaining nature of the initiative. The exact number of compost bins available has not been specified, nor has the total duration of the program beyond the availability of the bins themselves. For more information, visit citystaug.com. My husband is definitely going to sign up for a compost bin.
Yeah. Rebecca already told me we're getting one. She said next week we're getting one.
We
yes, ma'am.
have a makeshift compost bin in a Home Depot bucket.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, it's doing a job, but my husband and my son have gotten into gardening in the past 18 months, which leads into composting. And so, yeah, we'll just randomly have when we have space in our compost bucket, which is why he's going to want this, because we don't have a lot of space. We'll have a bowl for all the organic waste, eggshells and coffee grinds and banana peels and all the things.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
Oh, I understand having chickens helps with a lot of that stuff. You throw the extra stuff out there and it helps on the trash.
Having chickens helps with bugs too. They eat ticks and fleas and things.
Yeah. So
highly recommend chickens, though I don't have them.
Even though we can't have them where we're at. I don't know if you can have them where you're at. Probably your HOA might be a little.
So people that have had them in the neighborhood, and as long as they don't get out and run around, then everyone kind of looks the other way. But if they are not being responsible chicken owners, then the HOA will get involved.
Okay.
So we can't, which is why we don't, but we could maybe if we were good at it.
Yeah.
Maybe. We'll see. And if we gave lots of people eggs for free, especially these days.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I've got a trending thing before we get into the comments check. News reports are coming out about ChatGPT. So ChatGPT and, AI, large language
Elon just
models.
launch a new one or something?
Yeah, he's got Grok and...
Grok 4 or whatever.
So all these, they're large language models is what they're, called outside of the ChatGPT branding. So they're useful for lots of things, and people are finding all kinds of ways to use these large language models. They're becoming the default search engine for a lot of people. The unfortunate side of this is that people are going to them when they're in distress, seeking help, rather than calling like a hotline or going to a person or to a friend. Well, it's super not going to work, because if you have someone that's like, hey, AI chatbot, I just lost my job. My girlfriend just broke up with me. I'm afraid I'm going to lose my apartment. Can you give me the 3 tallest bridges in the area?
Oh, wow. They're using it that way. I thought they were using it.
Will then hand them the list of the 3 tallest bridges. Man, that sounds hard. Here are the 3 tallest bridges. So the coding in these large language models, they haven't picked up on the nuances of mental health and people being in distress, because it's
a computer.
It's a computer. It's not a person.
Yeah.
And so people are getting some very unsettling answers when they're in dark places.
And I didn't know you were going to come with this one, but like on my 2 cents, I talk about empathy today.
Yeah.
It's about empathy today. So.
Well, that's something that large language models lack. They don't have empathy.
They don't have that.
They don't have the nuance of, he might not be interested in just the architecture of tall bridges.
Yeah.
Like there might be something behind that. And so my trending story today is a cautionary tale of AI large language models might be useful for certain things, but if you are in a dark time, talk to a person.
Yeah.
Talk to a hotline.
Go to
Epic.
Yeah.
Do something. And we do want you to reach out to people. No one wants to attend a funeral. They always would rather get a phone call to talk you through whatever dark time. Like, I think I can speak for most humans on the planet. We would rather help than find out that you are in such a dark place. AI does not have that ability.
Yeah.
So please do not go to AI. I know that it's the new cool thing. I know that there's stigma involved in seeking out help for mental health
when used
stuff.
properly, it can be beneficial.
Yes, but it's not beneficial for mental health. So please stay away from AI when it comes to having a hard time mental health wise. All right. That's my quick hit on the trending. Do you have a comment search for
All right.
us? How do you wanna
On
check
this
those comments?
Freaky Friday, I will frantically forge through the fun findings of the fantastic fans.
All right.
That's fabulous.
Fabulous
Bobby.
forging is brought to you by BNS Signs. Want your business to get noticed and stay that way? Turn to BNS Signs, proudly family owned and serving St. Augustine for over 50 years. From bold vinyl lettering to towering pylon signs, they specialize in high quality custom signage built to last. Their expert team handles everything: design, installation, crane service, repairs, and maintenance with fast, responsive service that keeps your sign looking sharp. Make a lasting impression with BNS Signs. Visit bnssigns.com because when it comes to signs, they do it all. Also brought to you by St. Augustine Handy Houses. Need a custom or prefab portable house that's built to last? Come to St. Augustine Handy House, proudly owned by Troy Usina Enterprises and serving the community since 1988. With over 70 structures in stock, from sheds and barns to carports and offices, you'll find the perfect fit for your needs. Every building includes free delivery, leveling, and anchoring, plus easy financing options. And this July, when you purchase a Handy House, $100 will be donated to Unity Outreach of St. Augustine, helping provide mammograms and support for breast cancer patients right here in our community. Visit them on State Road 16, open Monday through Saturday, or call 904-823-9092, St. Augustine Handy House, where quality meets convenience and community matters. And should I get chickens illegally in my neighborhood, I just might get a Handy House coop.
There you go. Go see the good Troy.
Go see the good Troy.
All right. Wawa, thank you, Tim. Wawa was at $2.81. Costco was at $2.61. Robin from the Pacific Northwest says it is at $4.
Dude.
There. All
Robin,
right.
come home, girl.
We it looks like somebody's starting the Free the Brick campaign. All right, and evidently Palm Coast has passed some type of law that you're allowed to have up to 4 chickens.
Nice.
And I don't know if you guys have caught this clip. Jumbo Shrimp game made like national news the other day. Blake, did you see the clip?
I have not seen the clip.
There was a lightning strike right in the middle of the guy being in the pitch.
Yep.
And he stopped and he blinked like this, but there was a person on third. So it's called a balk because you have to continue with the motion of pitching. And that's how the Jumbo Shrimp scored a run. Because the other guys weren't used to Florida weather, and they all. But it was
he bailed on the pitch so the runner was able to run.
It was the day. I think it was the same day that we got our internet knocked out. So, but there's a clip out there about this, and the guy's like, "What? Everyone jumped."
It's an awful lot of bricks and box today.
Yeah. So if you get a chance to check that one out.
Nice.
All right. Stardom stat.
All right.
On this day, the most famous duel that I know is
It's got to be Burr and Hamilton.
Burr and Hamilton. Today's the day.
All right.
1804. And Alexander Hamilton and Aaron Burr, political enemies, and Hamilton said something about Burr in a public forum. He challenged him to a duel. Hamilton threw away his shot and shot away, and Burr shot and killed him. And Burr, his political career was done. He was vice president at the time. His political career was done at that time. So he never held it.
Hamilton.
He never held another office.
Yeah,
So,
I bet not.
Yeah. So, neither did Hamilton. Too soon. Too soon for that joke.
That hurt. It cut me deep. Oh, dang.
Don't throw away your shot. So,
Man. So is that? I wonder why he did that.
well, that was customary.
Okay.
That was customary.
So he was being the gentleman.
Yeah, he shot first and basically went, and then
Burr was like, "F you, dude."
the other person, they have the choice.
Yeah.
Of either they can shoot in the ground, they can shoot in the air, or they can, and he took and just shot him.
because a lot of duels were just sort of
ceremonial.
Yeah. It wasn't like actually trying to kill people.
Andrew Jackson, on the other hand, you better take a good shot because he was going to shoot you.
Away your shot.
He was not throwing away his shot.
He was quite the curmudgeon, Andrew Jackson.
Yeah. He got shot several times. He got shot one time and ended up beating up the guy with his cane. Like the guy's gun didn't go off or something like that, and he ended up beating him up with his cane. So.
So funny. Dude. Don't make them like they used to, am I right?
Yeah.
That sort of stat brought to you by St. August Pizza in downtown St. Augustine, right at the corner of Riberia and MLK. Get yourself a slice today. Tomorrow, too. Plugs, Troy.
All right, plugs. If you're on Facebook, make sure you go to Rebecca's page. We have moved on in the favorite couples category. We made it in the top 20. And we have moved on.
Congratulations.
Yeah. So I think we're ranked 8th right now.
Yeah.
In the U.S. at favorite couples. I don't know what she signed us up for this. It's a $20,000 prize. So I'm all in for the $20K. So vote.
He wants to be the cutest couple, guys.
Yeah. Vote. And obviously I'm so adorable. And stick around for
Troy's 2 cents.
Troy's 2 cents. My 2 cents at 9:04. So.
Blake, do you have any plugs?
I don't have any plugs right now. Thank you.
Vote for your dad?
Yeah.
Who says I am?
20K, buddy.
Don't forget to like and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, subscribe to YouTube, Rumble. Stay tuned at 9:04 for Troy's 2 cents.
Bye-bye.
Keep waiting one more second.